What's up guys, welcome back my YouTube channel USA Coin Hunter. I will telling about the 1951 United States 1-cent coin, known to collectors around the world as the Lincoln Wheat Penny, carries a special place in American numismatic history. Even though it appears small and simple, this coin represents a period of post-war recovery, economic strength, and the enduring legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. The 1951 penny might seem ordinary at first glance, but when you understand its background, its design, its minting history, and its collector value today, it becomes a fascinating piece of America's story. This coin was part of the long-running wheat cent series, minted from 1909 to 1958. These coins were designed to honor Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth, making them the first circulating U.S. coins to feature a real historical figure rather than symbolic imagery. By 1951, the design had already been in circulation for more than 4 decades, but it remained widely trusted, widely used, and deeply familiar to the American people. The 1951 Lincoln cent was minted during a time of economic expansion following World War II. The United States economy was growing, industries were booming, and millions of citizens were experiencing new opportunities. Pennies played a major role in everyday purchases, from newspapers to gum, and even a single cent held meaningful buying power. Holding a 1951 penny today can transport you back to that era. It reminds us of a time when life was changing rapidly, when families were moving into new homes, and when the American dream felt more reachable than ever. The coin's design is iconic. The obverse features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. His artwork is admired for capturing Lincoln's strong and thoughtful expression. Above Lincoln's head is the familiar phrase, "In God We Trust," which has appeared on U.S. coins since the 1860s. To the left is the word "liberty," symbolizing the core values of the nation, and to the right is the date, 1951. Depending on the mint, you may also see a mint mark under the date, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mint mark for Philadelphia. Each mint produced different quantities, which affects the rarity and value today. The reverse of the 1951 penny features 2 wheat stalks, one on each side. These represent growth, prosperity, and nourishment, perfect symbolism for a young, growing nation. At the center are the words, 1 cent, written boldly, along with United States of America. Above this is the motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, a reminder that the United States was built from diverse states and people coming together as a single nation. The wheat design gives this series its nickname, Wheat Penny or Wheat Cent, and it remains one of the most recognized designs in American coinage history. When it comes to mintage, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced in large numbers. Philadelphia minted over 284 million coins, Denver produced more than 625 million, and the San Francisco Mint struck around 136 million. Because so many were made, most 1951 pennies are still easy to find even today. You can still discover them in old jars, coin rolls, or inherited collections. However, not all 1951 pennies hold the same value. Condition plays a major role in determining worth. Coins that are scratched, worn, or corroded generally hold only their basic collectible value. But those that remain in excellent condition, with clear details and sharp designs, can be worth significantly more. For collectors, the beauty of the 1951 penny lies not only in its history but also in its grade. In circulated condition, most 1951 pennies are worth just a few cents. But uncirculated examples, especially those with bright original luster, can be worth dollars, and sometimes much more. The Denver Mintmark coins in high grade are especially popular because they were well produced and often retained strong detail. San Francisco coins, while also common, may show weaker strikes, making high-quality examples more desirable. The rarest and most valuable forms of the 1951 penny include coins with mint errors. Some pennies were struck slightly off-center, on defective planchets, or with doubling in the lettering or date. These unique mint errors are sought after by collectors and can increase the value significantly. The metal composition of the 1951 penny is 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This gives the coin its classic reddish-brown color, although over time the color can darken to a rich chocolate brown depending on storage and exposure. Copper coins like these often develop natural toning, which many collectors find attractive. Before 1982, all U.S. 1-cent coins followed this copper composition, giving older pennies a heavier and more solid feel compared to modern zinc cents. Holding a 1951 penny, you can immediately feel that difference in weight and quality. From a historical perspective, the 1951 penny represents a moment when the United States was shaping the world stage. The Korean War was ongoing, Cold War tensions were rising, and American culture, from music to fashion to technology, was influencing global trends. Yet even in such a turbulent time, everyday life for many Americans remained grounded in simple, familiar things. The penny in a child's pocket, the coins used in candy machines or savings jars, all played a role in daily routines. Coins like the 1951 penny remind us that history is not just found in museums or big events but also in the ordinary objects people used every day. Whether you are new to coin collecting or already passionate about numismatics, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat penny is an excellent piece to study and appreciate. It teaches us about design, craftsmanship, and the importance of small details. It connects us to Abraham Lincoln's legacy and to the hardworking people who shaped America in the mid-20th century. It also encourages us to look closer at the coins we encounter, recognizing that each one carries a story. In today's world, the value of a 1951 penny depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. While most circulated examples are common, coins in pristine uncirculated condition can be worth several dollars. Error coins, rare die varieties, or coins preserved with original red luster can bring even higher prices. For many collectors, the value goes beyond money. The coin's real value is in its history, its connection to America's past and the millions of hands it may have passed through. If you have a 1951 penny, take a moment to appreciate its details. Look closely at Lincoln's portrait, the wheat stalks, the lettering, and the date. Think about the world in which it was created. This small copper coin has survived decades of change, and it remains a symbol of America's heritage. Whether kept in a collection, displayed in a video, or simply held as a reminder of history, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat penny continues to inspire curiosity and respect. And that is what makes it truly valuable.